Hi, my name is Bryan Wagner, and I want to tell you a little bit about a book that I wrote called Changing Spirit. The book's on Amazon, it's on Kindle. You can download the Kindle app to your phone or your computer or any other device. Um, Say hi to Misty. Misty is not going to let this video be done without her being in it, one of three cats. Hopefully you won't be hearing her wandering around yelling during this. I was a musician for a really long time, a couple decades, and I really loved music, but unfortunately I got involved with drugs and alcohol and pretty much a people addiction at the time. The way I got through all that was kept trying over and over and over again to go into some sort of remission status to get away from all of it, and I just couldn't do it. It was very difficult. I'd been inpatient, I'd had counseling, tried everything that I possibly could. Nothing seemed to work very well. After I finally became drug and alcohol free, I became a counselor in the substance abuse industry. I really enjoyed helping people. It's during that period of time when I was helping people and as a counselor going back to school, I started to develop the whole theory behind being in remission. I think, recovery is a fine thing if you want to use that word. I happen to like the word remission because for me it's a system that keeps reminding me on a regular basis that I am an addict. And there is a possibility that I could lapse or relapse. And in knowing that, it always kept me from going back and experiencing what I've experienced before. If you've had trouble getting away from drugs or alcohol or any other addiction, remission isn't a bad thing to look at and say, hey, maybe I should try this, and the whole mindset behind it. One of the biggest keys to it is that taking an addiction out of your life leaves a hole. It's the whole idea behind not doing something. Okay, I'm not going to use drugs and alcohol. I'm not going to, do this or do that. It leaves a big hole in your life. And that hole is what, draws us back into another addiction. It's a very serious thing to look at. This is Peanut. She's cat number 2. She's probably going to be around here. You can hear her hissing right now at Misty. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So the point being that we don't want to leave the hole, and taking the addiction out can leave a massive gap in our lives that needs to be filled by a whole lot of different things. It's not just one thing that's going to replace an addiction. There's a whole lot of things that are going to replace an addiction. And we need to take a look at it as a holistic issue. Most programs will say, yes, we do it on a holistic level. But we're actually talking about changing, from a substance abuse culture, a culture of addiction, or you can substitute any addiction here. That culture that we've developed needs to be replaced. It's a job, and Changing Spirit will definitely be a book that will head you in that direction. It's not telling you what to do, it's more like pointing in the right direction. It's one of 3 books that's going to come out pretty much along the same lines. I'm a practitioner of Zen. I like awareness practice. I think awareness practices really help me develop myself and my ideas about how to live on a daily level. At the end of this, there's going to be some information on the website and the blog that I have. And I really hope you guys check this out and get a hold of me. I'm on Facebook. All that information will be at the end of this. So you have a good day. Be safe. Just keep going. Whatever you're doing, keep going. You're going to do this. We can all do this. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.